As members of the editorial staff of the film, what would you say that you've learned about technologies from the process of constructing Psychophobia?
It's difficult.
It's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
I mean, we've learned a lot about how to use the flip cameras that we're using now, the cameras that we're using.
Final Cut Pro as well.
Final Cut Pros are very difficult. Well, it's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be.
There's just a lot to it. There's quite a lot to it.
There's a lot you can do with it, and I think, you know,
with all those options, you don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, you want to make your thing look good.
Yeah.
So, do you think that there's potential for digital technologies for creativity and communication? Like, do you think more recently, with the increased use of digitalization in media, would you say that stands to benefit film creators?
Well, I think it depends on what type of film creator you are, really. If you're someone maybe into, films with maybe a lot of effects and stuff, I think that this type of technology that's, it's becoming more advanced, and you're more able to do more things with it. I think it does benefit some filmmakers, like people who want a lot of effects and stuff. But I don't think there's a problem with using the old, analog equipment. What about you, Bez?
Well, yeah, I think it does benefit a lot of film creators. It gives them a much larger variety of. It just gives them an opportunity to, get in touch with a broader audience, if you like. They could use special effects. They could use other things that could, really interact with audiences, and I think it gives them an opportunity to experience new things and new technology, really.
Just what skills would you say that you've developed whilst using these technologies?
Well, obviously with the cameras, we've learned how to, obviously with the preliminary we made a few mistakes. So the cameras, we sort of managed to, we focused them. We managed to use the editing software that we were given, and it's obviously the blogging as well. And I think everything's just kind of given me new ideas on how to edit, what mistakes not to make, and sort of how to engage an audience.
Yeah, I'd agree. Definitely that everything we've done has taught me a lot about all the sorts of technologies that you can use, especially Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
Can you use them again?
What would I use them again? Probably in the future, perhaps. Yeah.
Bezic, you mentioned something like a preliminary task.
So for question 5, what have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing this product?
Well, personally, I've learned a lot about cameras. I think I've learned quite a bit about how to use them. Maintenance, there's a lot of maintenance involved in cameras. I'm sure we'll talk quite a bit about tripods and stuff. There's so many different types of tripod kind of things that are it. But I think the most useful thing I've learned would have to be to do with the software on the Macs. Final Cut Pro, which is really it's quite simple to use once you get the hang of it, get going with it, and it's becoming really effective. And it's really nice things.
Yeah, with I've learned a lot about Final Cut Pro, and when you first go into it, it's quite a daunting task. But the more you do it, the easier you realise that it is. Because at the start, it's simply just it's a cut and stick job. But as you learn more about how to use it, and you get smoother with it, it's kind of an art form essentially, because all the different things that you can do with it, like you can add effects and all the different transitions that you can do. And I think that having that tool really helped to create our film what it was.
Well, we also learned how to use Prezi and WordPress. Do you Sure, WordPress we found quite difficult to use because it's not the best really for making blogs and stuff, but we did the best we could with it. We've made 4 impressive blogs in Hungary.
And Prezi is just,
It's a nightmare. To get
it's a
to.
disaster.
It looks nice though.
They look good, but
Louis made a really nice Prezi thing.
they're a pain to put on.
Yeah, it's a pain to work out and get it onto the blog, but Louis was really good. You should definitely check that out. Nice blog.
It's just bloggingwrong.wordpress.com.